All right, welcome back. So today we're gonna park this thing inside. So this is Odor Eliminator by 3D. So this is detailing 101. So we're gonna go ahead and kill all the odors from the kids eating food and everything in the car. So I'm gonna get this thing backed up. I'm gonna get it fired up, pulled into the garage. We're gonna set this off, and you gotta let it sit for, let's see, leave vehicle for 1 to 2 hours. Then open windows for 30 minutes to vent. So we're gonna back this thing up. I'm gonna get all the wheels or windows closed up. So we're gonna bomb the inside of this car. So we're going to place this in the center of the car. I'm going to set this thing off. So set the trigger down. Do not let it shoot up at your headliner. It will stain it. So move this seat forward, and we're going to fog it on the ground. The car doesn't really smell too bad, but I just like to eliminate the odors. So I'll bring you in, show you what's going on. As you see, it's fogging on the floor. So I'm going to keep it sealed up. And that's going to eliminate all odors that are inside the car. I don't know why I buy the big cans. You can buy the smaller cans. That one's supposed to do up to 10 cars, I think it says. But we're just going to overdo it. You can see it getting all foggy inside. You can barely see through the window now. It's just going to fill the inside and just saturate everything. So it's a good product by 3D. Good when you get used cars, because they disinfect, they kill all the bugs, and it basically gets rid of all odors inside the car. Stinky shoes, food that was left in it, all that stuff. So that's the first step I'm going to take. We're going to let it sit a couple hours. We'll be back. All right, so we are back the next morning. We got the windows cracked after bombing the interior. Smells nice and fresh on the inside. So this is the stuff we used by 3D, fresh scent. It's an odor eliminator. Stuff works really good. Most of the products I use, matter of fact, all the products I use are from 3D. Even their clay bars. Yes, there are different level of clay bars. They're soft and hard compound. Most people don't know that. I got my polishing system out. Very old pad, but that's all I have right now. We brought out, here's the cutting compound. These are for scratches and door dings and that kind of stuff. Hopefully any of those I can get out with this. This is my high speed all-in-one polish, and I do this on a general cleaning. If it's going to be show quality, then I'll use a 3-step. I'll use a cleaner, I'll use a polisher, and then I'll use a sealer wax. We're going to be using this to condition all the leather on the inside. This is by 3D LVP conditioner. I don't use their cleaner. There's a reason I don't use cleaner on leather, especially black leather, is it will take the dye off the seats on most leather cleaners. So best thing to do is just use a general. This is a dry wash. You can use a dry wash just to clean off the leather, or use even a pink detailer spray. Just something very mild to wipe down your seats to get the surface dirt off. This is, you guys seen before, this is called InstaShine. I use this on all the trim, anything plastic, any of the door panels, around the radio, that kind of stuff. So we got everything laid out. I got the blower over there. I got this is a HD orbital. That also I purchased from 3D years ago. And then, like I said, I buy this stuff by the 5 gallons. This is pink detailer. It's called Final Touch through 3D. We're going to be using this stuff with the clay bar, because that oil that adds a slick surface so that you can clay bar and get off all the dirt. And then I use a dry wash on any area that has any kind of dirt or residue, or even after clay barring, you can use the dry wash. And then I do have all the towels laid out, and then my 2 spray bottles. One will be the dry wash, one will be the pink detailer, and then I have an applicator. This is basically how I'll set up to clean one car. So we're going to get into that right now. Be right back. All right, so we got some pink detailer filled up in the spray bottle. I'm going to soak down the clay bar in the case. Grab a piece of this. And we're just going to go ahead and start on the surface of the hood. Just give ourselves a nice barrier. Worst thing you want to do is scratch the paint. All we're trying to do is get the dirt off the paint. We're not trying to make any more damage. And we're just going to do that to the whole car. So I'm going to continue clay barring until I finish the whole thing. We'll be right back. All right. So once you finished clay barring, we're going to do this high speed. This is a all-in-one correction, color correction. It's a glaze for your day-to-day car. It's a good way to keep it clean, keep it waxed, keep it beading, protect the paint. It's a good product by 3D. So we're going to put some on the pad to start out. Just like that. The dots are going to get smaller because you don't need a lot of this product to wax your car. That's the biggest problem most people make with waxing cars, is they use too much product. It takes very little product to get this car protected. So we're going to get started with that. I'm going to keep the bottle close. Now this wax is cleaner wax, is good for all surfaces. Even if you get it on rubber trim, it comes off. It's a water-based product and doesn't stain like most cleaner waxes do out there. And that's a big part of why I use this product, being water-based. Also, you saw me polishing the plastic headlights. It's something that I always do. I also do the glass because this product works on everything. You're protecting whatever surface you're putting it on. So I normally do one panel at a time. So pick a panel, hood, fender, door, rear door, quarter panel, and that's the way we're going to go about this. Not going to do half the car and then go back and wipe off half the car. You want to get the product on and get it taken off as soon as it turns white. So I'm going to go ahead and finish up the rest of the paint. We'll be right back. All right, so now we're on to my wheel. These are painted wheels, so what I'm going to do is take the detail spray. We're going to soak it up. Because this has a clear coat on it, we're going to go ahead and get all the dirt off this stuff. We're just going to clay bar it. All the times you spray Armor All and get it on this. So this is a machined edge, along with a clear coat to protect it. Anytime you have a lot of spokes, the old BBS style, very hard to keep all the spokes clean unless you go in here one by one and wipe down each spoke. These spokes contain brake dust, which loves to stain a wheel. And then the heat really bakes in that brake dust. It's funny, I had to glue one of these caps, and I got some glue residue that I will have to eventually someday get off. It's amazing after all this time that these wheels still, if you take care of them, no matter if they're inexpensive wheel or a good wheel, I found that it will last if you take care of them. You can see the plastic cap here is starting to discolor from the heat. Nice thing is I can still buy these caps. ECS Tuning actually still sells this wheel. Or at least they used to when I checked last year, because I lost a cap and had to buy a cap. But just wanted to show you the way I clean the wheel. We are going to protect the wheel after this as well. That's how I clean it. Another trick through 3D is take some of your quick detail spray and you can mist where you just waxed, and it helps remove it a little easier if you're having trouble to get it off. Nice thing about this stuff is if you miss anything on the next car wash, any of the cracks, when you're washing and drying it, it won't stick or adhere to your paint. So, nice thing about a water-based product is that you'll never get those white crusty marks in all the trim, all the rubber, all the cracks. It's literally safe for all surfaces. I am in no way a professional detailer. I used to do car shows, so I used to have my own way of waxing and cleaning cars before car shows. But then, like anybody, you can go to any 3D facility that sells this product and arrange a course teaching you how to use their product. I did it about 15 years ago. And then I took a refresher course on some new products that came out with 3D. But remember, the Rag Company, there's a few of them. You can watch them online. 3D products, the Rag Company. This is not a sponsored video. It's just product I use. We'll be right back. Alright, so here's another way to go ahead and clean the dirty wheel. We're going to go ahead and take some dry wash first, because these wheels haven't been cleaned in a while. Go ahead and take a brush to get in here. This is a soft bristle interior brush, so it won't scratch, because some of these crevices are hard, especially like the bottom right here is hard to get my finger in. Now the brush was damp before I started because I didn't want the brush dry. Get around all the bolts. Clay bar just grabs the big dirt and keeps it from scratching the wheel. Definitely do the edges, because the edges from spraying the Armor All and stuff, tire dressings over the year, tires going on and off. These tires were just changed. Take a microfiber and we're going to clean everything off. Still got to get in there and dry it, but at least the dirt using the dry wash breaks down the brake dust. So it's a lot better to clean these wheels easily without having to scrub each spoke. And you're pretty much to ensure yourself getting all the crud out of there. Now the caps, the plastic caps, are starting to get dull. So I'm going to clean off the dirt. We're going to try to get this cap to shine again. Since everything's sticking to the cap. now I'm going to try to polish out that center and see if we can get that to come back. And there you go. Bringing the shine back to the center caps. Everything should be nice and clean now. Now we can move on to the next one. We'll be back. All right, so I'm gonna finish polishing this up. I've already got the lights polished, the hood, most of this side. We did the wheels on the driver's side. I'm gonna flip the car around. We're gonna finish this thing up. I'm gonna hit the roof, the rest of the glass. And then the next episode's gonna be me doing the interior cleaning. So if that's something you guys wanna see, like, comment, subscribe on this video, and we'll catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next video.